morning. Happy Thursday. I'm heading into work, the usual. There's this car behind me, just all on my tail. Oh, good, he's turning. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm eating my pistachios. I had coffee and cottage cheese with blackberries for breakfast, and I keep these in my car when I have the opportunity to grab some. So yeah, I like those pistachios. I try to eat. I love them. Cashews, pistachios. I love peanuts. But I try to eat them when I'm not going to see my husband for a while, because he has a nut allergy, like really bad. And I remember when we were dating, I went to pick him up for a doctor's appointment because he wouldn't be able to drive back. So I took him to this doctor's appointment, went to his place, picked him up, and we gave each other just a peck. That's it. And he's like, what did you eat? And I was like, nothing. All I had was coffee. And he was rubbing his mouth, like his mouth was itching. And so I was like, but I didn't eat anything. And he was like, did you have a vanilla creamer? I was like, yeah. And he was like, they use nut oil in the vanilla creamer. I was like, really? I didn't know. So, and I think that was like Coffee Mate, that liquid creamer. Yeah. So I try to just get like Chobani or just use half and half, because his allergy is so bad that he has EpiPen in his lunchbox. He keeps one in his car, and there's one in the kitchen. And also I have to be careful of buying like bakery, like grocery store cookies in the bakery section, or even store-bought cookies and snacks and stuff, which I don't really buy a lot anyway. But if you have any inkling that they were made near a nut, a product that has nuts in it, I don't get it. So I try to just make the cookies, just try to make them, and make them at home, and so we can avoid those little issues. That's enough about that nut allergy. But anyway, yeah, I try to have my little snacks when, like this morning or during work, I'll have it. And I know I said I was going to let that go, but I remember one day I came home from work, and I was eating some nuts in my car, and I was like, oh shoot. And because he always wants to kiss me as soon as I get in the door. And so this particular day, I come in and he went to kiss me, and I turned away. Only because I know I just had those nuts and I didn't want to tell him. And he was like, what was that about? And I was like, what? I just played it off. I'm like, what? And he was like, why did you turn away? And I was like, I just had some nuts. So yeah. Oh, and one time I had he was driving my car. We were going somewhere, and I had dropped a cashew on the floor. Didn't know I had dropped a cashew on the floor in my car. So anyway, he gets in my car on the driver's side. I'm on the passenger. And he looks down and he reached down. Well, what is this? Like I cheated on him. It was like he found the man's phone number. He was like, what is this? Yeah, so yeah. It doesn't bother him if he touch it, but if it like gets in his system some type of way, yeah, bad news. Yeah, so anyway, I'm heading into work, and I have a full day, which I need to have a full day because today is Thursday. I'm off Monday and Wednesday. And Tuesday, I didn't have anyone. I had one person, but she rescheduled for today. So I got a little busy day there for here today. And yeah, to make up for it. Actually, yeah, I have to work today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, so that's good. I thought I was going to have to call off today because yesterday, I don't know, I went to the dentist, and as soon as I got in the dentist chair, before I even got my teeth cleaned, I started getting like really sleepy. And I don't know, I was just like really sleepy. And the what is she? The person clean your teeth. I forgot what you call those people. Anyway, she was like, you're tired, huh? And I just closed my eyes. You know, I didn't really want to talk. She kept talking about how nice my teeth are. And just, she was like, do you floss every day? And I'm like, no, I know I don't. And she was like, wow. Just kept going on and on. I'm like, my teeth aren't all that great, but I appreciate the compliment. But anyway, so after, there's a Chick-fil-A by my dentist's office. And so I said, I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and have lunch because it's like a little after 12. So I said, I'm going to treat myself to Chick-fil-A, get some nuggets. And I've never had their mac and cheese. So I got the mac and cheese. And so I had an 8-piece nugget, I ate 4. And then I was eating some of the mac and cheese. I was sitting in the parking lot. And I just started feeling funny. I don't know. It could be either the food or that morning I took my GLP-1 shot. It could have been the shot. It could have been the shot. Yeah. But anyway, I thought, because I was going to the bathroom, like, then I was like, did I get that virus from fruits and vegetables? And I've been cleaning my vegetables and fruit, soaking them in vinegar and baking soda, but I heard that does not kill the virus. All it does is clean them. That virus will just hang on. But yeah, so I didn't know if it was that. But anyway, today's a new day and I feel better. Yeah. Yep. Okay, story time. I told you a couple stories, but let me tell you a story. My husband said he loves for me to tell a story. He said I'm great at storytelling, and one of my friends said it also. She said she loves when I'm explaining something to her. Huh. That's just something. I never knew it, but okay. So this is about a male client of mine. I hope he doesn't see this video. Anyway, I don't think I could be his mom, but he's a lot younger than I am. Maybe 20 years younger than I am. And periodically, he will, at night, send me a text. Not a text, he'll do it through Messenger. He probably don't want my husband to see it. So he'll send it through Messenger. And send me a couple sweet nothings, you know. And then he'll come in and get his hair done and never mentions it. Never flirts with me when we're in person. But sometimes I'll get a message. And so I'm wondering, because I haven't heard from him, and I'm wondering if he's embarrassed to come back. But anyway, he was like, one day, it was like 10 in the morning. And he works nights. And he would usually come in the morning to get his hair done after he get off work. But anyway, he texts me. He go, "Are you working today?" And I go, "Well, usually I do." It was a Tuesday. This is like a month or so ago. And I said, "I usually do. It's Tuesday, but our parking lot is getting repaid. And so I'm not working because the parking, my clients would have to park down the street. And it was just, I just took off because it's too much." So and he said, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Hey, well, what's up?" Because I had just did his hair. So I'm like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Well, I was just wondering if you were at work because I was just sitting here thinking about when I was there last time and you had on sandals and I keep thinking about your feet." And I'm like, "What?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Boy, bye. You're so crazy." That's how I did him. And so it's time for him to come back. I don't know if he apologized. He apologized. And I hope he's not embarrassed. And if you're watching, come get your hair done, boy. I'm not thinking about you. Yeah. So, yeah. Isn't that funny? The stuff hairdressers go through. And honey, if you're watching, see, I told a story. I told one of my stories, one of my little things that happened to me at work. Yeah, my husband loves, and he said I should I'll tell him a book I've read, and I'll explain to him what the story was about, give him a little quick summary. He goes, "See, if you could just do that, people would love that." I was like, "I don't read that often, honey, to just give a book summary." And there's a lot of people that do it, because I'll, sometimes before I'll read a book, I'll go on YouTube and get a book summary, get a summary of a book, and before I read it, just to see, Yeah, so to get off the subject, I'm still on the hunt for a burgundy color purse. Why is it so hard? Now, I went on Zara last night, and that stuff is, I don't know, the quality wasn't great just from looking at the pictures, but I did order some items from Zara, and I have to show you guys. I'll do a unboxing. But I did find they had a good deal, a big sale going on until midnight last night. So I ordered, I think, 4 or 5 items. Yeah. So, I mean, like, incredible sale. Yeah. So I'm still on the hunt. I have 3 wine-colored purses in my TJ Maxx cart on the TJ Maxx app. All 3 of the purses are Patricia Nash. And they're not fancy purses. But if you know anything about Patricia Nash handbags, purses, she used a high quality full grain Italian leather for her purses. Very beautiful leather. The styles, now she does, and now if I could find, I saw on Pretty and Flawed. I don't know if any of you follow her, Pretty and Flawed on YouTube. She goes in TJ Maxx and Marshalls a lot, and I think she's in a southern state. Anyway, she find like the best purses, and I go to my TJ Maxx, there's nothing. It's like a wipeout. But if I can find a Patricia Nash Kiss Lock bag, oh my God, I would be happy. Maybe I need to Google it and see where I can find one. Yeah, I like the idea of going on a hunt, go in the store and try to find one. And then I was thinking, Trish, do you really need a burgundy or wine colored purse? Do you really? I don't know. I think so. Because why am I on the look for it? I know I wouldn't carry it often. And a new habit I'm trying to maintain is switching my purses according to what I have on. Because I used to just like carry the same purse for the entire season. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But, I don't know. I don't know. Just something I wanted to do. Match my purse with my shoes or my outfit. So, I ended up buying some burgundy suede sneakers off Amazon. And they're really cute. And they're for comfort. It was between that and some loafers. There was some loafer slides. They were burgundy. They were really sharp. But I had to think, I'm going to be getting a knee replacement soon. So I need a secure shoe on my foot, not a slide. And I probably have to be wearing sneakers a lot. So, yes, I may get a pair of, let's see, probably dark brown, like a chocolate Adidas sneaker. I might get that. But I don't know. I'm getting tired of shopping. That's weird. But I mean, let's put it like this. I feel I have enough. I feel that I have enough. You know. And I don't pay a lot of money for my things. I have some very nice things, but I try to catch sales. So yeah, I'm not too proud to go to secondhand stores either. I found some really nice things in the secondhand store. So yeah. So I'm supposed to talk to my surgeon tomorrow. We have a phone conference about my knee replacement surgery date. So I'll know tomorrow. I'm aiming for the end of September. Or towards the end. Hopefully they can schedule me around there. And then I'll be off the month of October. And I would like to be back to work November 1st, hopefully, you know. Hopefully. Yep. So, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoy story time today. I'm gonna start giving you guys some stories, some things that happened to me. My husband, before I go, he was saying, because we're surrounded by a lot of trees, and he said, even if you go outside and wow, look at that rummage sale. Jeez. Wow. Anyway, he was like, you know, if you go outside and sit in the nature around the trees and tell your stories, he said people would love that. So I'm gonna try that one day and see how people react. If I can just get you to watch it. First of all. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I hope you all have a great day. Be kind to others. It's something else out here. It is something else. Now they talking about spitting in black people's food at Texas Roadhouse. Like, that is crazy. It is so funny. They're building one. It's one right in between my job and my house, and it should be ready like I think next week. Yeah. So yeah, they're banning black people, letting them know if they come to Texas Roadhouse, they're gonna spit in your food. And I don't really believe that. I do not believe that. But anyway, I saw that other people are on social media trying to get other restaurants to do it, so black people won't come and you can eat in peace, and it doesn't have to be loud. Listen to loud, obnoxious craziness. They say you won't have to worry about people eating and skipping out on you. They've been saying all type of stuff. But on the flip side, there has been some white people saying, yeah, if you do this to ban blacks, we're gonna ban you, just like we did Target. I'm like, whoa. Yeah. So, 'cause Target took a hit, like sales were, and yeah. And you know what? Like Dalton says, anybody watch Dalton? White guy married to the black lady. He said, we all co-workers. Yeah, we're all co-workers. Yeah. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. We in the same boat. We in the same boat. So y'all be kind. Be kind to people. My God. Enough is enough. All right. You guys stay sweet. I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like my channel, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. I try to post a few times a week. I post about 3 times. Yeah, about 3 times a week. And yeah, and I do my little shorts. Don't forget to look at my shorts. I do outfits. I try to throw something together. Yeah. All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.